Mike Jones Beats.
Somebody already got kicked. Dope. Somebody already got kicked. Dope.
Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing. Cuckoo. And get thrown out the conversation. Throw up 2 fingers and tell them, please don't keep the drama away. Bye. Donate to the cause and hit the cash app. And if you ain't got it, them likes are free. Go and smash that. BBN. Hit that with a hashtag. Sick with the content. Come around and need a hazmat. Jack Frost. Yeah, you dudes need to back off. You got the work around here. Yeah, we all tip our hats off. Keep the same name. That's what you point for. But if you coming back in, put a 2.0. Big bags. And you asking what they heavy for. Foot and ass be going hella crazy with the petty wars. Good conversation, that's what we be really ready for. Conversation like being on the bottom of a heavy whore. Nah. Why niggas be like that? I unsubscribe and tell them, yo, hey, I'll be right back. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing and get the bags. With the force of everything that I have. Say the wrong thing and get the bags. Oh, now you niggas salty and you mad. Niggas say the wrong thing.
Yeah, bags. We just kicked that guy straight out the door. We don't got time for that. We hold those over here. Who the fuck is that dude? Hold on. Can we get bags in the chat? Y'all don't see it, but somebody got hit with bags. Can we get all the bags?
What we saw last night was tragic, at once heartbreaking and enraging. 8 lives were taken. 8 lives with dreams of tomorrow. 8 families in mourning, their horror just beginning. And as we often do, we see the shooter is receiving more attention than his victims. The attack is being framed not around the women he killed, most of them of Asian descent, but around the person who committed this act. It is another reminder of the systems in place and the levels of bigotry throughout them, and what happens when that bigotry is matched with almost unabated access to guns. It comes amid escalating attacks against Asian Americans, an environment of white supremacy, and a rise in gun violence nationwide. Last night's attack in Atlanta will only add to the mounting fears amid acts of hate in New York City. We must unite with the Asian American community against this violence and the hatred at its core. Here in New York City, bigoted attacks against New Yorkers of Asian descent have gone up by almost 10 times in just the last year, as some have stoked resentment and racism. Our solidarity is critical in this time. In opposing acts of violence blamed on the panic of the pandemic, we must stand together, even while apart. We can do more to meet this hatred on a city, state, and federal level. Those with the power need to use it to stand up for marginalized groups, and marginalized groups must stand together. I thank the Asian leaders and Asian community for standing up for Black lives last summer and so many years before that. And I thank them now, even as demanding rightfully accountability, being sure to have the conversation, understanding how this sometimes impacts Black and brown communities. We are one city against the xenophobia, racism, and dehumanization that has been directed towards the Asian communities. We must and will stand with them.
BBN, Jack Frost. What's up, party people? How's y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a beautiful. Yo, I want to know, how do you dudes know you guys is out of the graveyard? Have y'all been coming to the show all this time? Have y'all been coming to the show? Hold on. Have y'all been coming to the show all of this time? How in the hell do you guys even know that you out of the graveyard? Do you get an alert? Do YouTube call you up on the phone and be like, hold on, this is not for car insurance. I know you don't recognize the number, but this is not for car insurance. How the hell do you guys know? Shout out to everybody that's been let out of the graveyard and continues to conduct themselves like human beings. You guys are the best. With all that being said, we got a couple of really important topics to discuss this morning. We have a couple of really important topics to discuss this morning. One topic that we're going to be discussing, they zombies, I told you, DC. Let me get the title card up. One of the topics we're going to be discussing, Casanova 2 times. We're going to be going over that. But give me a minute. We're going to get to Casanova in a minute. We are not starting the show with Casanova. The Atlanta spa shootings, we're going to be discussing that. We're also going to be discussing the Samaria Rice, Tamika Mallory, Myson, the general situation that is going on. And I think that we're going to lead off with that particular situation, and then we're going to go into the spa shootings. And then we're going to close out with Casanova. I want to always, as always, I usually want to start with what I believe to be the smallest or the shortest conversation. And we want to go out strong with what I believe is going to be the more in-depth conversation. But there are a couple of things that I want to say about this whole Myson, Queen Tamika Mallory situation. And for everybody that like gets upset that I say Queen Tamika Mallory, I just want to be clear on something. Even if you don't like her, that don't mean that she's not a queen. We clear on that? Even if you don't like her, even Disney got evil queens. Copy? So even if you don't like her, that doesn't mean she's not a queen. I'm just saying. We had a whole president. A lot of you did not like him, including myself. I don't like the current president. But that's beyond the point. I like none of them presidents. But that's beyond the point. Just because I call her Queen Tamika Mallory, that you don't need to get upset at me for that. There are tons of queens out there I'm pretty sure that you do not like. So I just wanted to reference that real quick. Before we even start the show though, we've already 12 minutes in. Yes, I want to explain this also. In the beginning of our videos, I like to give people the opportunity to be able to get here. We will be increasing our production, as you've probably seen over the last week. We've been getting back to BBN production. We're going to be improving our production. Of course, they call villains. Hold on. There were people that did not like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X. I don't call those guys villains. I'm just saying, this guy's a funny dude. So hold on. I just want to be. Let me plug this phone in. Hold on, Sha. Hold on. You are 100% correct. Sha Murder, the young CEO, said the first thing they have to do is stop calling Myson and Tamika Mallory Black Lives Queen Tamika Mallory Black Lives Matter. Do I say her whole name every single time? That they are not. That's not their organization. That's 100% true. That they're not Black Lives Matter. I have no idea why people keep calling them Black Lives Matter. I thought we made that clear a couple of times here. I think I have on tape somewhere. I gotta go look through it. But I think I would love to interview them on this. I would just so fucking love to interview them on this. I would just love to do an interview with them. But there is something that I want to discuss. But let's do roll call and let's call out. Let's give appreciation to everybody that pulled up to the saloon and did drops yesterday first. But I would love to. When I start talking, you'll understand where I'm standing at on this. You'll understand. And you'll understand why I have the position that I have. All right, when I start talking. But give me 1 second. We are going to call out the drops. James says, Frost, you say everyone's own name. I do, don't I? I don't know why I do that. I swear I don't know. You know what? I don't know why I do that. But, you know, everybody is important to me. And I think that, I don't know why I do that. I do say everybody's whole name. I really don't know why I do that. I really do that, though. Shout out to that shit. I don't know why I do that. I don't know what to tell you. It's just something that I do. It's just a Frost thing. Let's call out the drops from yesterday real quick, and we're gonna get going. Shout out to John B with the $50 drop. Poppin' bottles. Shout out to the one and only with the $1 drop. One and only. I think I got you out of the graveyard. Shout out to JAS with the $1 drop. Shout out to Bear with the $1 drop. When you hear me say $1 drops, these are the people that they want to chat with me, but they're currently kicked. For the most part. For the most part. These are people that want to comment, but I can't find them yet, so they still in the graveyard. And these are usually people that's trying to get out of the graveyard, so they're trying to show that they can conduct themselves like rational human beings. So shout out to all of these people that come through with the $1 drops because they just want to drop a comment. I think that's lit, by the way, just so we can be clear. Shout out to Bear with the $1 drop. Shout out to DZ with the Oakland 510 drop. Shout out to D Wavy with the 602 drop. Shout out to Bear again with the $1 drop. Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $10 drop. Shout out to world famous Peter Method with the $1 drop. Shout out to Net Stars Live with the $5 drop. Shout out to Bear with the $10 drop. Shout out to DSTN, ain't nobody calling you Dustin, I don't care what your wife says, with the $5 drop. Shout out to Dance Hall Tours with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to Dance Hall Tours again with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to Dance Hall Tours again with the $6.99 drop. Shout out to DSTN with the $2 drop. Shout out to James S with the Las Vegas 702 drop. Shout out to OGK Network with the $5 drop. Shout out to Dance Hall Tours with the $6.99 drop. Let me just check PayPal real quick. I don't think that came through on PayPal. We only have a few people that actually dropped to the PayPal. I don't remember saying their names yesterday night. And I'm going to call the drop that already came in this morning, and we're going to get to the show. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $5 drop. He says, Frost, GA in the building. Let's go. Oh, and they still got up the St. Patty's Day stuff, so salute to that. I want to have this conversation real quick about the whole Queen Tamika Mallory, My Son, Until Freedom, and Black Lives Matter movement. I have no idea if Black Lives Matter is doing anything giving them money. I just want to be clear on that. Hold on. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. He says, smoking section is lit. Smoking section is open. BBN, smoking section. BBN West, the smoking section. I have no idea. Basically, I am not saying that Queen Tamika Mallory and My Son's organization Until Freedom is getting funding from Black Lives Matter. I don't know that. I'm not saying that. Are you glad you missed the first 15 minutes? Shout out to that. I cannot say that. Okay, so just so we can be clear, let's do roll call real quick. What up to the business? How you doing today, my brother? And once again, like, this is a whole show. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we come here, we talk, we chop it up, we chat. If you're only coming here just to get information, that's dope. Also, I appreciate you. But at the same time, we're here for fellowship. We're here for community. Like, a lot of us are here for community. You'd be surprised, all right? You got a lot of individuals that sitting at work and they listening. And they just listening and they sitting at work and they enjoying the show. So if you just want me to come on and just read off paperwork, that's not what we do. And I'm asking for people to respect that. That's it. What up to the business? Dropping all those frosts. What up, 300? So 300 is one of the people that we just took out the graveyard. Salute to 300. He says he's going to conduct himself in the appropriate manner from now on. And we're happy to know about that. Shout out to Jack Frost. We got Jack Frost in here. He's an admin. You see him with the wrench. I heard he's one of the handsomest men on the planet. That's what I heard. Shout out to Jack Frost. I'm telling you, from what I heard, handsome. Who else we got over here? What up, Shelly? Shelly S says good morning. She has some smiles, some sun, some frost up there. We appreciate you. What up, Liberty Hazelton? Salute, my brother. This is BB and Jack Frost. Admins, Famo, salute. Who else we got up in here? What up, William Summersville? He says good morning. What up, Rule? Don't nobody see them dots. Jones, how you doing, my brother? Liberty Hazelton said he almost bagged that extremely handsome Jack Frost. Why? You can't be bagging people as handsome as that Jack Frost is. I mean, it's like groundbreaking. I thought they was going to make a whole movie about the good looks that this man walks around with. What up, DZ? DZ says, BB and Jack Frost. What's up? Good morning. How you doing? What up, James S? So you see his smoking feet?
What up, Bullish? We let Bullish out of the graveyard yesterday also. I hope the brother is doing well. We're very happy to see you up in here this morning, my brother. How did you know? Did you get like a notification or something? I'm curious. I'm so curious to know how these people are finding out that they're not in the graveyard no more. What up, Courage and New? He says salute. How you doing, my brother? What up, Little B? Since 1983, top of the morning. Salute to Oakland. I mean, salute to Oakland. Salute to the Bay. That's what I say, right? Because you changed your name, so it fucks up. It fucked me up a little. Salute to the Bay. How you doing, my brother? Who else we got up in here? What up? Clown DN. Clown. Okay, I don't know. I'm gonna call you Low. How about that? Could I call you Low? What up, Low? He says, mic check. We hear you. We see you. You are here. You are a thing. He says, I'm out of the grave. Good looks. I know. Who else we got up here? Shout out to Vic Star. We got Vic Star in the house. We love Vix. He says, good morning, chat's admin. Frozen haters, bitches and bushes, and the resurrected. You know what? I'm gonna start calling you guys the resurrected. That fits, right? Who else we got up in here real quick? DZ said, how the black community is against Asians, but a white boy go kill 6 Asians and it's not a hate crime. He a sex addict. How the fuck? I want to discuss that too. That's conversation that we're going to get to today, because I want to discuss the psychology around how America has been gaslighting, the American government has been gaslighting the American people for so many years now. It's like the only way that they literally do politics, and then you'll understand why I'm so pissed off at Democrats. If you got an open mind, you'll understand why I'm so pissed off at Democrats. Shout out to Shy Murder, the young CEO. How you doing, baby girl? What up, Suzette Carbuckle? Who else we got up in here? Oh, Clown, though, whatever your name is. I'm going to call you Low, by the way, just so you know. Did I say DZ? Salute to DZ. West, BBN West. Who else we got up in here? What up, Rose Gold? Black Cuddy, salute to the Black Spades. Yes, they need to stop calling Tamika Mallory, Queen Tamika Mallory, and my song Black Lives Matter. I don't understand that neither. What up, D Vertical? What up, Mark Castillo? What up, Ishmael Reeves? He says, Macon, Georgia in the building. Salute to Macon, Georgia. You already know what it is. Who else we got up in here real quick? I'm trying to get down to the bottom as quickly as possible. Oh, you was never in the graveyard? My fault, my brother. My apologies. What up, Stacks? What up, Prince to Amir? D Candyman, how you doing, my brother? What up, King Will? I'm trying to... I don't know why the guy, he says, glad he missed the first 15 minutes. And then why are you here for these rest of these minutes? I don't understand this shit. What up, Queen Shy? How you doing? So the first conversation I actually want to have today, it deals with the Samaria Rice, Tamar Rice, Queen Tamika Mallory, my song situation. Also, shout out to Bullish with the $4.99 drop. He says, bro, I was never in the graveyard, my G. I don't know about that. I think he was in the graveyard. You know, I don't care. So whatever. You here now. What up, Ben Roman? I want to say something real quick. Y'all want to know why I don't go attacking my song and Queen Tamika Mallory over some of the things that a lot of people in our black community are angry at them over? Because they're always trying to get us to go against the people who step up to try to lead. So I don't think Queen Tamika Mallory and my song is doing every single thing the right way. Don't get this confused. But if you've never led people, if you've never had to be the person that make decisions, then this is just something that is hard for you to understand, that sometimes you have to make decisions that other people are just not going to like because there's very little choices. Sometimes there's 3 choices and all of them are bad and you got to pick one. I'm just explaining this. I don't know no other way to explain this. Sometimes there's 3 choices. You have to pick one, because picking no choice is worse than the 3 choices. And all 3 of the choices are bad. So when it's time to roast them, if that time ever comes, I'm going to be here for that. Do not get this confused.
But right now, while we have other things going on, I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna try to see what it is that they're doing. Okay? So I'm gonna need for y'all to bear with me while I give them the benefit of the doubt. Oh, you changed your name, copy. My fault, Stacks. Stacks is really pissed off. He's like, I was not in the damn graveyard, you rat bastard. Okay, I got you. You was not in the graveyard. My apologies. But listen. I'm going to need for people to bear with me while I give them the benefit of the doubt. I really think they need to check my son's tweets and posts before he posts. How long have I been saying that? Real quick, for everybody that's been in here. How long have I been saying that? I don't care where he lives. I don't care where my son lives. I don't care that he has money. How can somebody who has no... This is the best way I could put it. If you homeless and you live on the street, you have no business out here trying to organize. You have no business out here trying to organize. Because you can't even organize yourself some money for an apartment or a hotel room. How the fuck are you organizing people to come together to do something? I need somebody to explain this for me. If you homeless and you live on the street, I need an explanation about how you should be organizing anything if you can't even organize yourself into a place to live. Those are whataboutisms. I'm okay with my son living in a... I don't care if my son pays $5,000 a month for rent. I don't care. It's a whataboutism. We worried about the wrong thing. That's just my opinion. You really want me to call you Cloud, don't you? I don't care. I think we worried about the wrong thing if we're worried about the fact that my son lives in a nicer... And I'm not going at you, Rule. I'm just engaging in your conversation. I'm not going at you. I respect your comment. I'm going to read your comment right now. Rule says they getting funded by somebody. This is a fact. They getting funded by someone. My son lives in a building with a doorman where he get the type of bread from. Maybe it's an investment because we know it ain't from his rap career. Listen. Are y'all out here following organizers that live in the street, that eat out the garbage? Are you following organizers that do that? Would you follow an organizer that wouldn't put his children ahead of whatever the hell else? Would you follow an organizer that would do that? These are the wrong things that people are concerned with, and this is one of the main reasons why I refuse to go at them on certain points. If he, okay, hold on, Rule. If your beef with my son is that he flipped back and forth from the beat streets for being an activist, I'm 100% here with you with that. What are you talking about? You know I'm here with you on that. But we're not going to talk about how that man is taking care of his family. Is it illegal? Is he doing something illegal? We're not going to talk about how he's taking care of his family. But if your beef with him is how he flip-flops from the streets to be an activist, I'm here with you. I'm all the way here with you, just so we can be clear, Rule. 100%. I'm here with you, but we're not going to talk about how he's living. We're not going to do that. All right? We're not going to allow the people who they're putting pressure on to tell us that we need to not allow for him to keep putting pressure on them. You get it? We're not doing that. At least I'm not doing that. You can choose to do whatever the hell you want to do. This is a free world. We're about to get to that high noon. That's literally the reason why we're talking about this morning. Thank you. You brought up a valid point. Thank you for letting me know I'm right on this one. I hope I'm right on. I hope the next one I'm close at least. I'm just fucking with Rule. High Noon said, did you see my son state he never met the family member of the victims? He's always bringing up funds off of quote unquote only passing one I find that hilarious. So this is the reason why we're discussing this morning. Thank you, High Noon. This is the reason why we're discussing my son and Queen Tamika Mallory this morning, just so we could be clear. And as you just heard me say a couple of minutes ago before me and Rue was engaging in that particular conversation, you just heard me say they need to take away my son's ability to send out posts and tweets or whatever the hell he's doing on social media, because every time he opens his mouth, it seems like he's putting out something that is detrimental to their cause. I'm sorry. You're an activist. Why the hell are you arguing with freaking Tekashi 6ix9ine? You're an activist. How do you see? You're an activist. How do you see someone that you're actively working for? Activists work for the community and the people, right? First and foremost, they work for the people who have been hurt, right? So you work for the families of the people who have been murdered. You work for the families of the people who have been wronged, right? There's no way in the world that he should have said that he only seen her in passing. No, what's even worse, the fact that he said he only seen her in passing, if it was the truth. If he really never saw her, stopped her, hugged that woman, cried with that woman, embraced that woman. I'm going to tell you what his problem is. Once again, my son's issue is he's around too many people that tell him he's right. You see, there's a difference between being right a lot and people are just agreeing with you because you're just right a lot. That happens in here. But there's another difference when you're wrong and strong. When me and you are having a conversation and let's say I'm wrong, but we're going to figure out a way that I'm right. We're going to figure out a way that we're both right. We're not supposed to be doing that. We're not supposed to be figuring out how we're right. We're not supposed to be, you're right or you're wrong. Right? I believe my son be around people that they workshop ideas until they can figure out inside of their own brains how it makes sense. If you notice, I don't have that type of energy for shit. You should notice that. I don't have that type of energy for nothing. We are not going to figure out how some shit you said was right. We are not going to figure out how some shit that I said was right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Let's move on. I want to read one of Shy Murder's comments real quick. Shy Murder said, right, he definitely should have picked one because that's aggravating as fuck. Laugh out loud. Also, my son has only been active for Floyd and Breonna. I wanted to point that out. He was not active. He was not an activist for Samaria Rice. This is a fact. I wanted to point that out. Good job, Shy. And then Shy said, laugh out loud, my son does not need social media privileges at all. They need to take the man phone. They need to tell him to only tweet about anything when it revolves around hip-hop, or tell him to only tweet if it revolves around activism. And I'm not saying that because he does one, he can't do the other. What I'm saying is that he blurs the line so much that it doesn't come off sincere. You understand what I'm saying? If that makes any sense. I don't think he has the capacity, the ability to be able to be active in both of those fields and do justice to the activism side of it, if that's fair. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but if that's fair. Douglas Mitchell says they are controlled opposition. I'm not even arguing that. No, what? I'm not saying you're wrong, Douglas Mitchell. I'm not even saying you're wrong. People don't even, if you don't understand what controlled opposition is, go look it up. A lot of people accuse Martin Luther King of being controlled opposition. Boom. Just so we can be clear. Am I wrong, Douglas Mitchell?
Do people isn't there a group of a pretty large group of people who consider Dr. Martin Luther King to be controlled opposition? See, if you want to have these conversations with me, I could get down with you. I'm not just some YouTuber that came off the street and don't know nothing. I'm fortunate. I grew up around a lot of educated black men. Just so we could be clear. That were also, a lot of them were revolutionaries in their own mind. Pardon me, not in their own mind. In their own right. So this is what I want to say. Also, as far as I know, Until Freedom didn't even exist when the Samaria Rice situation happened. Samaria Rice situation, hold on. Let's just be fair and clear on this real quick. I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. So Samaria Rice, let's find out when Samaria Rice was killed first. The shooting of Samaria Rice was 2014, November 22nd. All right, hold on. So Until Freedom. How do you put it, like when you created, I guess? I'm trying to find out when Until Freedom was actually created. All of the fines. Yes, I'm a little biased when it comes to Queen. Fucking salivering over here. Yes, I'm a little biased when it comes to Queen Tamika Mallory. These are facts. God dang it, is she in that orange? She's killing it. It's just glowing off of the skins. Is established. Thank you. My brain is not working right now. Hey, I see all of these people. Shit, I've had a conversation with most of these people. I guess I'm way further in the loop than I think I am. Hold on. Okay, established. Could somebody find out when it was established or founded or whatever the hell? Because I can't find anything. But I'm pretty sure they came after 2000. What up, Elusive? I'm pretty sure that they came after 2014. That's my point. Just so we can be clear. No, I'm going to look at this Queen Tamika Mallory picture again. What the hell? Wait, what are we doing? Hold on. So, what up, Brandon Washington? They didn't exist. Sean Murder said, no, they didn't exist. However, I'm noticing some things about the website at the moment and I'm a little concerned. Also, so I just want to be clear on that. They didn't even exist around the time that Samaria Rice situation happened. And so that's even more reason to me why Samaria Rice's mother, you shouldn't have seen her in passing. You feel me? That's like me being a great basketball player and I have the opportunity, me being a basketball player on the up and coming or whatever, or me being a sports reporter and I have the opportunity to speak with Michael Jordan and I'm like, nah, I saw him in passing. The fuck? I have an opportunity to speak with Vince Carter. Yeah, I saw him in passing. People are gonna look at you like, are you serious?
You understand what I'm saying? So I want to move on from this. I want to get to the next conversation. But just so we could be clear, they need to stop my son from freaking talking. They need to give my son's account to somebody else and then let them talk. I don't know. And I'm not trying to disrespect the brother. All right? I'm really not trying to disrespect the brother. I'm not trying to, I don't got no beef with the guy. Whenever we can big him up, we big him up. Right? Whenever I can big up my son, I big up my son. I don't argue and complain over my son about bullshit. You feel me? Just so we can be clear. But to say that you saw Samaria Rice, I think that's how you say her name, and you saw her in passing, you didn't go up to her, you didn't say your condolences, you didn't sit there with a minute and ask her about what she needed, if there was anything that she needed, is there anything that we could do for you? You saw her in passing? That don't sit well with me. I don't know what to tell you. That don't sit well with me. Shout out to the people it sit well with. That don't sit well with me, though. Can we hit that like button if y'all don't mind? I'm curious as to how many dislikes we got right now. And then I want to move to this conversation about the Asian, people that were shot up in Atlanta. I want to move to that conversation. Yo, can we hit that like button? Because we got a battle going on right now with the haters. And they're probably some people that I let out the graveyard. Mostly. We got a battle going on with the haters. So could we get those likes up, please? And haters, if y'all want to hit the dislike button, hit the dislike button. Let's see who wins today. Let's see if the haters win. The haters. Or the godly. Or the godly people. I'm just making the haters that sound like devils. They are devils, though. So let's see who wins today. Is it going to be the haters or BBN Network? So we need to... You got 3 dislikes? I got 20 dislikes over here. Look, the shit went up. Now it's 22. Let's see who wins today. The haters or the non-haters? The haters or the non-haters? Let's see who wins today. Call your friends. Go to all of your accounts. The haters and the non-haters. I don't care. Just vote. I want all the votes in today. Let's see who wins. The haters or the non-haters. So that's basically what we wanted to discuss today. So I'm gonna let y'all hear what our friend Jumani D. Williams has to say one more time, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna discuss this situation that's happening. Shout out to Lex Luger. He says he drops the $5. This is a hater drop. You want to know why this is a hater drop? And Lex Luger says the haters. This is a hater drop. You want to know why? What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Wait, hold on. I'm laughing at his stupid shit. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? I'm gonna play this Jumani D. Williams. Jumani D. Williams, for everybody that don't know, I believe he is. I think he still is the advocate for New York City. He has a position that he gets voted to. He's a advocate, a people's advocate, or I forget what his actual position is named. I need to find out. For New York City, he is an elected official. Just so we can be clear, he is an elected official. So we're gonna listen to what he has to say, and then I'm gonna come right back.
What we saw last night was tragic, at once heartbreaking and enraging. 8 lives were taken. 8 lives with dreams of tomorrow. 8 families in mourning. Their horror just beginning. And as we often do, we see the shooter is receiving more attention than his victims. The attack is being framed not around the women he killed, most of them of Asian descent, but around the person who committed this act. It is another reminder of the systems in place and the levels of bigotry throughout them, and what happens when that bigotry is matched with almost unabated access to guns. It comes amid escalating attacks against Asian Americans, an environment of white supremacy, and a rise in gun violence nationwide. Last night's attack in Atlanta will only add to the mounting fears amid acts of hate in New York City. We must unite with the Asian American community against this violence and the hatred at its core. Here in New York City, bigoted attacks against New Yorkers of Asian descent have gone up by almost 10 times in just the last year, as some have stoked resentment and racism. Our solidarity is critical in this time. In opposing acts of violence blamed on the panic of the pandemic, we must stand together, even while apart. We can do more to meet this hatred on a city, state, and federal level. Those with the power need to use it to stand up for marginalized groups, and marginalized groups must stand together. I thank the Asian leaders and Asian community for standing up for Black lives last summer and so many years before that. And I thank them now, even as demanding rightfully accountability, being sure to have the conversation, understanding how this sometimes impacts Black and brown communities. We are one city against the xenophobia, racism, and dehumanization that has been directed towards the Asian communities. We must and will stand with them.
You know what? I heard that Jack Frost character that keeps coming in. He's one of the handsomest men on the planet. That's what I keep hearing these things. Anyway, dookie bags. Did y'all say throw it hot dookie bags? All right, so let's get to the actual show. You guys is crazy. Let's get to the actual show. Let me call out these drops real quick. We had a couple of drops come through real quick. Shout out to Lex Luger. Wait, hold on. I gotta make sure that this one. Okay, so we called that one. Shout out to Every Gilchrist with the $5 drop. He says, "What did the five fingers say to the face?" The haters. Let's call these drops real quick, and then we're gonna get right back to the show. Yes, we are absolutely silly over here. I enjoy, you know, you gotta understand, I know we're gonna discuss we're talking about a really, really serious topic right now, but I enjoy being silly. That's like, if I cannot be silly with you, right, I'm gonna feel away, alright? Sometimes you gotta let me, you know, chill and then get in there, but if I cannot feel silly with you, if I can't be silly with you, it just, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to Lex Luger. He's with the $15 drop. He said, putting all the haters in the torture rack. The haters. All of them. Torture rack. The five fingers. Say to the face. Alright. We got it. Let's get to this conversation about what's going on with our Asian community in America. I want to be clear on something. I want to be 100. I want to be 100% clear on something. All this attacking of people in general need to stop. Whether you're attacking Black people, it need to stop. If you're attacking white people, it need to stop. If you're attacking Asian people, it need to stop. All of these attacking people because of their ethnicity, or because they have a difference of an opinion than you, or because they live a different lifestyle than you, this needs to stop. You got to leave this shit to God. If somebody is really out there doing things, then God will handle it. You understand? It'll happen for them. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to come across another person who has effed up means, and they're going to F each other over. Period. That's what's going to happen. You understand what I'm saying? Don't sacrifice your blessings to get even with somebody who they don't have nothing going on in their life. You know, every time you go back at somebody, you're sacrificing your blessings. Now, with that being said, I'm just really pissed off at this police sergeant, so you gotta pardon me. I'm just really pissed off at this police sergeant. This police sergeant dude, I thought I saved it, I didn't. This police sergeant dude said that the guy that killed the Asians that went in there was just having a bad day. Could we get him fired immediately?
Cause he needs to immediately lose his job and have a total investigation for the last 5 years done on him. That's what they need to do. They need to do an investigation on homeboy for the last 5 years of him working for the police. A full investigation. Investigate his personal life and investigate his life in law enforcement. Because this don't make no sense. You don't have a bad day and kill anyone. Nevertheless, 8 people. And then also, for everybody that don't know, Keisha Lance Bottoms, the mayor of Atlanta, said that he also had plans on going to Florida to kill more people. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. This guy had plans on going to Florida to kill more people. Let that sink in. And this damn police officer says, oh, nah, you're just having a bad day. That's it. Not that big of a deal. Imagine somebody killing your child, killing your wife, killing your daughter. This guy needs, and the fucking police. The police. He's having a bad day. I want to explain something to you. In a vacuum, let's say that was true. The only reason why he did whatever he did was because he was having a bad day. I'd rather somebody do some stupid shit because they was dumb and didn't know any better. I'd rather somebody do some stupid shit because they were actually racist. I'd rather somebody do some stupid shit because they think I did something wrong to them rather than because they were having a bad day. Imagine dying because somebody was having a bad day. So now, that police officer needs to lose his job immediately. And he needs to be investigated. Because he looks like, it sounds to me like he's probably letting people off all the time for evil. So you mean to tell me, listen, if nobody would have died and he would have just went in there and attacked people, then y'all would have just been like, nah, it's okay. He was just having a bad day. Give him a slap on the wrist and send him home. You get it? Shout out to Marcus Steele with the $6.99 drop. He says, for the haters. Respect Frost. If you would have sent that drop 10 minutes earlier, we would have did the whole hater call. But right now, I'm not in the mood. So I want to apologize. The haters. I need for y'all to understand something. I'm not for this whole protect the Asians movement unless it also is incorporated into stop killing blacks. Because the issue that the Asians are currently having and the issue that us blacks have been having forever is the same issue. So I don't want to allow for them to take away to take the attention off of something that we've been working for the last 2 or 3 years. Remember when I told y'all that Donald Trump becoming president allowed for the wool to be pulled off of, allowed for people to stop pretending like America wasn't racist. A Democrat get into office, now all of a sudden we're not talking about blacks getting killed anymore. Nobody else realized that, or is it just me?
A Democrat gets into office and now we're not talking about blacks getting killed no more. Now we're talking about what's happening to all the other communities of people. Now, just so we can be clear, stop killing people, you rat bastards. That dude that did that to those Asian people, how the fuck was he taken alive? We had a young lady, they was chasing a man the other day, shot him dead in a woman's car with a kid in the back seat. But this dude that ran around killing all of those Asians because he was white, you don't even shoot him? But if he was black, y'all shoot at him if he was holding a baby damn near? Nobody else sees an issue or a problem with this except for me. For everybody that don't know, the other day a baby was shot in the head because a guy tried to carjack a woman while he was running away from the police, and the police opened fire on him in the vehicle when they could clearly see the woman in the vehicle with him. They killed him and they shot the baby. Now, I'm not sitting here advocating that they kill that man or shoot that man. What I am saying is that why do they deal with Caucasian people differently? A criminal is a criminal, right? Am I wrong? Ain't a criminal a criminal? That man that they shot in that car, who did he kill? Did he kill anybody? I'm curious. Because if he didn't kill 0 people, but you opened fire on him when he had hostages, the baby got hit in the head, had to have part of the skull removed. It's still alive. Thank God. I mean, so I need to know why they took that guy that shot up, that killed the 8 Asian individuals. Those Asian people lives mattered. They had people who loved them. They were someone's. Why he get taken alive? But we can't sell cigarettes. We can't walk down the block. Remember, homeboy that got choked out because of the cigarettes, there was people saying that he basically, it was okay for the police to kill him because he was selling illegal cigarettes. And it was okay. The Ferguson shooting was okay also because homeboy should have turned around when the police told him to stop. They thought he just robbed a store for like potato chips or some shit. And Samaria Rice, he was holding a fake gun. So, you know, he shouldn't have been holding the gun. Right? But this guy, who took the lives of 8 women. Let's forget the fact that they're Asian. I don't even care about that. This guy that took the lives of 8 women. He don't get shot at. I'm not calling them 8 Asian women no more. I'm calling them 8 women. And this is not to minimize the fact that he killed 8 Asian women. 4 of them were Korean. The Korean ministry has came out and spoke on the issue. Just so we can be clear. I can't allow for myself to be angry and then go outside. What up, Seen and Unseen Boxing? Samaria Rice got killed because of a Karen. This is a fact. A lot of black people get killed because of Karens. Karens are dangerous. We make fun of them now, but Karens are dangerous. A lot of black people get killed because of Karens. If you go and look back at most of the reason, at some of the reasons why police have bad shootings, it's because of Karens. I want to be clear on something. I want to be clear. I want to be 100% transparent. I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. The reason why I am not a big fan of the Democrats, is because the Democrats play politics with our lives. The Republicans play politics with money. Not all Democrats and not all Republicans. Alright? Not all Democrats and not all Republicans. But in a general sense of the term, Democrats play with our lives. That's politics to them, our lives. I want to move on to this Casanova thing because one, this is just really pissing me off. And we gotta go. I'm gonna go into the graveyard. We're gonna make a pass through the graveyard this morning. This is just really pissing me off. I can't even explain to you how much this is pissing me off. Just so we can be clear. Also, a lot of y'all gonna have to turn your notifications off and then back on again, because I'm letting people out of the graveyard. So one of the things that's happening is some of y'all might not be getting, some of y'all might stop getting notifications. So y'all need to turn your notifications off and then back on again. They play politics with our lives, homie. First of all, I keep trying to explain to you, just like black on black crime doesn't exist, right? Black people don't have an issue with Asians. I don't know many black people at all that have a problem with Asians. Most of the black people I know fucking love Asians. We have a whole rap group, which is one of the most famous rap groups of all time, named Wu-Tang Clan. Do you get this? Black people do not have a problem with Asians. I don't even like that narrative being pushed. One of the most famous, one of the most lauded rap groups of all time is the Wu-Tang Clan. We don't have a problem with black people, with Asian people. So please don't fall for that. I don't know why they're pushing that, right? I kind of know why they're pushing that. I kind of know why they're pushing that, but I don't know why they're pushing that. That's just something to think about. Black people as a whole do not have problem with Asians. Are there black people individually that might have problems with Asians? Yeah, you got some black dudes that suck a dick. And then you have some that don't. I'm going to assume the majority of black men don't suck a dick. If you really want to have a problem with Asians, you know what you're going to have a problem with? The fucking Chinese food restaurants. What they had just make incredible food, by the way. I love Chinese food restaurant food. But they ran the soul food restaurants out of business. That's a reason to have a problem with them. But that's not even a reason to have a problem with them. That's a reason to have a problem with yourself, kinda. I love Asians. I have a Korean niece. I have a niece who's half Korean, and I have another niece who's half Filipino. I love them. They're beautiful, gorgeous young women who got the whole world ahead of them and could do. They're smart, intelligent, and could do so much. Black people in general don't have a problem with Asians. I'm not even concerned with how they feel about us, the business, because that's not the conversation that this is about. You stop with your whataboutisms. Alright? Alright? That's not the conversation we're having. And yes, in China, black people are treated terrible. This is a fact. But Chinese isn't the only lineage, isn't the only Asian people. Okay? There's, just so we can be clear, I'm not getting into that. We're not discussing that. Think about it like this. If black people didn't like Asians, their businesses wouldn't do well in our communities. What up, Smashville? You get it? If black people really did not like Asians, their businesses wouldn't do well in our communities. Please stop falling for the bullshit. That's what I'm asking. And I'm not getting at you, the business. I'm just saying. If you want me to acknowledge that they are black people, if you want me to acknowledge that there are Asian people that don't like black people, absolutely. But the whole world pushes black people fear. So when I hear that somebody doesn't like black people, that don't know who we are and don't have an opportunity to engage with us, I don't take that personally. They don't know who we are. They don't have an opportunity to engage with us. You ever been to a Chinese food restaurant? Most of the people that go into the damn restaurant is yelling and screaming at the people cooking their food. That shit don't make sense. My brother grew up and he had an Asian friend, right? His parents owned a Chinese food restaurant. At least this is one of the, he told me a story about something that happened there. I'm not going into the story. I don't care about that. But the point in which I'm trying to make is this. We never had a problem with, we generally speaking, black people don't have a problem with Asians. One of the biggest issues that we might have is we don't have enough things that we do together, because even in New York City, the Asian community usually stays to themselves. Yeah, the Asian community usually stay to themselves. So we don't have that much interaction with them. We don't have a problem with Asian people. Please don't let people fool you. Alright? Don't let people fool you. The Wu-Tang Clan is one of the most famous rap groups of all time. Black guys. running around holding the Asian community up like equals, treating the Asian community with so much love and respect. Not just black guys, but black guys from the hood. Them dudes is from the hood. They created their whole entire business model around Asian culture. So please, I don't want to hear that black people got a problem with Asians. That shit's a lie. Are there black people here and there? Absolutely. But in general, no. And Asian women do like black men, not for nothing. I've seen like a ton of videos where Asian women talking about they wish black men would come up to them and talk to them, but we just don't. Yeah, courage and new, that's a fact. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. I want to have, we only got a couple of minutes left, and I want to discuss Casanova 2 times for 2 seconds, and then we're gonna get to the graveyard. We're gonna run through the graveyard. We're gonna take one run through the graveyard. And everybody that's in here, everybody that see this video, turn your notifications off and then back on again. Because since I'm taking people out of the graveyard, you might lose your notifications. I'm just telling you. You might lose your notifications because I'm taking people out of the graveyard. With that being said, I want to be clear on a couple of things real quick. Casanova 2 times, I'm going to have something to separate this particular section. So give me 1 second. What up, Bree Powell? This sniper! Alright, so, I want to be clear on a couple of things revolving around Casanova 2 times. One, we should send our prayers out for the man's family, if not nothing else. Like, even if you're looking at Casanova 2 times, you're like, well, he did it to himself. Let's send some prayers out to his family. He got a kid, he got a daughter, he has a wife. Let's send some prayers out to the family. We don't know what's going to happen to them. These are his decisions that he made. I'm not sure that they were like co-signing his decisions. Like, yeah, crime. I'm not saying that. I'm also not saying he's guilty of any of these things, just so we can be clear. Casanova 2 times has an incredible uphill battle. I am not going to lie to you. He might not be free in my lifetime. They're about to hit Casanova 2 times if he gets found guilty with so many years, and that's just on the mandatory minimums. The mandatory minimums is gonna, right now, the mandatory minimums is gonna give him over 40 years. Right now, Casanova's mandatory minimums is gonna give him over 40 years. I want you to think about that for a moment. And I think 2 of the charges is 20 to life. I think 1 of the charges is 20 to life and the other one is 10 to life. Just so we could be clear. So his mandatory minimums is going to be crazy. His mandatory minimums is over 40 years. Shy Murder says, shit, Cass, take it to trial. The evidence looked like it could go either way. I think the evidence looked like he's screwed. That's one. But even if it looks like it could go either way, you think they're giving him a deal? I mean, he could try to negotiate a deal, but the mandatory minimums is over 40 years right now. So even if he negotiated a deal, he's doing over 40 years. When you take it to trial, fuck it.
You get what I'm saying? Even if he, and I'm not arguing with you, Sha. I love you. Don't think I'm arguing with you. But even if he takes a deal, his mandatory minimums is over 40. Right? They're not going to give him a 5K1 letter unless he gives them something, right? And if they give him a 5K1 letter, everybody's going to say he snitched, which he would have to do to get a 5K1 letter, right? So he either snitch, gets known as a snitch, get a 5K1. That's if he has something to snitch on. He's not. He doesn't have anything to snitch on in his case. So he's going to have to snitch on somebody in something totally different. If I ever do a Casanova 2 times interview, y'all gonna find out some stuff. And some of these people that y'all looking up to, that y'all think is, yo, that guy's mad solid, y'all gonna stop thinking that about them. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm not gonna go no further than that. Cass know at this point. He should know at this point. His team should know at this point how they all got caught up in this bullshit. Yep, and he has points from prior cases. That's a fact. It's a wrap. I'm sorry. I am tired says, when the feds got you, they got you. He better take a deal or snitch, but his career would be over. Oh man, I forgot to put this up. Thank you, Big Star. I forgot to put this up today. I'm pinning it. Liberty Hazelton said Cass is trying to pour water up a steep hill if he tries to fight this case. I don't. At this point, him copping out is just him saying he don't want to go to trial and he's going to take the 60 or 70 years they plan on giving him. He's going to get about, right now, he's going to get about 40 to life. I'm sorry. His mandatory minimums say that he has to get that, by the way. Not me. Yeah, them Uber girls is facing something. That's a fact. Which they should, though. They're not going to get 20 years, though. But I did tell you that those Uber girls was going to get time. And people was like, they should just get a slap on the wrist. Remember that? Anybody else remember that? I be on point a lot, yo. Once again, Casanova, I don't believe Casanova has anything he could snitch on in this particular case. He doesn't have anything. He has 0 things he can snitch on in this case. 0. They have all of the evidence that they need from him because he had a pretty good cloud. He had put all of the evidence on the cloud. They subpoenaed that shit. So the government has all of the evidence that they need on Casanova. He's just in a bad situation. I don't know what to tell you. He's in a really bad situation. Marcus Seal said, Fed's no joke. I said 72 months. He's in a real bad situation. I don't know what to tell you. But I already told y'all he was going to be in a bad situation. And how many years ago did I tell y'all that the New York City and the feds was coming after all the gangs in New York City? How many years ago did I tell y'all that? How many years ago did I tell you that in New York that that New York City and the feds was coming after all the gangs? How many years ago did I tell you that? I told you this a couple of years ago. See, I'm going to tell you what's happening. Listen very closely. The haters and the people who go around to other people's channels and have been lying on people, lying on Jack Frost, a lot of people haven't been here to hear important information. While the other YouTube channels try to copy, some of them try to copy what I'm saying, they can't copy the spirit or the energy. That's not possible. You could say what I say, but you can't interpret
the intent behind what I'm saying. Rule says the feds really want Casanova two-time to tell about who killed who. They want to just maybe humiliate. Casanova two-time is at the top of the totem pole. He's a big fish. He has to give up somebody in another organization to even have an opportunity for them to even talk to him about a 5K1. Would the feds love to have a gorilla stone blood as a snitch? I believe so. But I also think the feds want even more to be able to have opposing ends of the spectrum. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Casanova two-time. And I'm so surprised that people can't put together what happened to Cass. Not for nothing. And no, Tekashi had nothing to do. I don't think Tekashi had anything to do with it. But I am super surprised that people can't put together what happened to Cass. But that just goes to show you people don't be thinking. Shout out to that shit though. But I'm not telling nobody, because it's not my business. You know how I be telling y'all, if it comes out, I'll tell you? This is one of those things that if it comes out, we'll talk about it. But other than that, I'm not talking about it. And I don't think that this is something that's going to come out. The only way it could come out is if Cass has an interview with me, because I'm the one that know. Or I'm the one that thinks something that could possibly be true. Academics is having a child? I think Academics is having a child. Academics just posted this and said it's happening, y'all. If Academics is having a child, salute to the homie. Congratulations. I don't know if he trolling or not. He might be trolling. But if he ain't trolling, salute to the homie. Congratulations. Oh, it was McDonald's? I don't know. I don't know what the fuck this is supposed to mean. McDonald's is doing a deal with him? Oh, he has a Breakfast Club interview. Okay, boom. Okay, that's what it is. Shout out to that shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. But if it is a baby, I want to say congratulations to the brother. Let's go into the graveyard, y'all. I don't know what the let's go into the graveyard real quick. Do y'all like these graveyard trips? I'm curious. Do y'all like these trips into the graveyard? Could anybody let me know? Do y'all like these trips into the graveyard? After the graveyard, we're going to call out the drops of the day, and then we're going to get up out of here. Do y'all like these trips into the graveyard? I'm curious. I'm going to play a music video for y'all real quick, and then we're going to go into the graveyard. Copy? Boom.
Lands and seas, shaking hands with G's, all they get bands and cheese, smoking grams of weed. I feel like Bob Marley, my chicken rider trying to convince me to buy a Harley. Eating now, but shit, we was just starving. House out in Beverly Hills, ninja work to Chris Farley. Just brought a new chock and this bitch gnarly. Shooter send you back to the future, doc, don't forget Marty. Dearly departed, God bless the dead. Killers never think too much about it, like an extra head. Dumb nigga, I can tell you used to be in special ed. Huh, nigga, make sure to hit you with some extra lead. Yeah, it's money over bitches, never next to bread. I'm running over bitches like hella legs. Hard boiled, that mean I never crack. I'm a different egg. Some gargoyle niggas got my back, don't forget I said I don't know where I'm headed, I'm on my way though. It'll never make just can't go. Honey, love is a drug, and I just say no. I don't know where I'm headed, I'm on my way though. It'll never make sense unless you make dough. Money taking me places where you just can't go. Honey, love is a drug, and I just say no.
2,800 miles from where I started off. Feels like the book of Eli after a real nigga holocaust. Only a few left scattered, most locked up and planted 6 feet toe tag for playing in the streets. Alhamdulillah wasn't me. Hella birthdays I never thought I'd see. Living like a king in places never thought I'd be. I'm sticking to the code and staying sucker free on my toes like I'm grabbing shit off the top shelf. When it comes to this mob shit, I'm a black belt. Savoir faire, good everywhere. They blow good tree in the air. I'm a player in this drag here, so extraordinaire. The numbers stay fair, hit the cash app, get it sit right here, and we locked in like that there. I could get in where I fit it anywhere, I swear.
I don't know where I'm headed, I'm on my way though. It'll never make sense unless you make dough. Money taking me places where you just can't go. Honey, love is a drug, and I just say no. I don't know where I'm headed, I'm on my way though. It'll never make sense unless you make dough. Money taking me places where you just can't go. Honey, love is a drug, and I just say no. I don't know where I'm headed, I'm on my way though. It'll never make sense unless you make dough. Money taking me places where you just can't go. Honey, love is a drug, and I just say no. I don't know where I'm headed, I'm on my way though. It'll never make sense unless you make dough. Money taking me places where you just can't go. Honey, love is a drug, and I just say no.
Shout out to Big Malo. He's usually in here and shit like that. Shout out to Big Malo. That was Big Malo. Love the track. Salute to the homie. He from the Bay Area. You know, we got a lot of family out there in the Bay Area. Shout out to the Bay Area. I'm looking for my Oakland. Shout out to the Bay Area. Maybe, yo, Malo, when this merch drop, I'm just saying, you gotta shoot a video with this merch on, homie. I'm just saying. You know we gonna play it. With that being said, let's get into this graveyard. Do y'all like the graveyard? I'm curious. Do y'all like when we go into the graveyard and get some people out? Let me look at my settings real quick so I could get the screen over there. Boom. And then boom. And then boom. Because I know we got some people who like the graveyard. Y'all guys are still here. The rest of y'all be like, screw this shit. I ain't never got kicked. Fuck them graveyard guys. Yeah, we're gonna play LV the Slap later tonight. We need some more LV. We'll play LV the Slap later tonight. Don't let me, admins, don't let me forget. Alright, so let's look through this graveyard real quick. Looking through the graveyard. Let's see if we some reason. First of all, if you got a whole weirdo ass name, I definitely am not getting you. I just want to be clear on that. If you got a weirdo ass name, you staying in here. Look at another Hassan Campbell channel. Shout out to that. You got a weirdo ass name, we are 100% not letting you out of the graveyard. What am I gonna do when there's only weirdo ass names? Like, what am I gonna do at that point? And I still got people buried under them. That's what I want to know. What the fuck am I gonna do? God dang it! All of these names and I ain't get one out yet. God dang it! Okay, hold on. Okay, let's get Indy's Finest. Boom. Let's get Louise Potter. Boom. Let's get this. I keep seeing that person's name. Boom. Let's get Ling Ling the Plug just because. And I can guarantee you, anyone that got my face on the jump off, you're definitely not coming out of the graveyard. You're gonna be here. Let's get this person. Boom. Okay, so let's see. Let's get this guy, I guess. Boom. Screw it. Let's get this person. Boom. Whoever knows, let's get that person. Boom. People just be mad at me. Yo, hold on. Let me show you how people just be mad at me, though. Why? Why would you even make that account? Yo, hold on. Why would you even make that account right there? You see that account right there? Why would you even make that account? Why? Why would you waste your time making that account? This shit is retarded. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, hold on. Let's get let's get this number. I don't even know what that's supposed to be for, but let's get it. I keep seeing this name. I'm just gonna take him out. Boom. Let's get big face. Boom. You want me to get Elvis the Godly King? I get him. My fucking phone is. Salute. We're gonna go back to posting you, my brother. Okay, there we go. Somebody said Elvis the Godly King. Big Star shouted them out. I'll take them out. This is crazy. What the fuck? Why is my phone doing this? Okay, hold on. Young black entrepreneurs. I don't know, cause they all in caps. I'm really. I don't like take. Look. Do you notice all of the people that troll me that I don't like is always all in caps? So when I see names all in caps, I be like, I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Look, most of the fake Hassan Campbell, all in caps. So I don't be knowing if I want to let these people out. Hard dick, ramming deep. What the fuck? You see this name? You see this name over here? What the hell? Now you see why these people be getting. It's not me, y'all. Rack Bante, why not? Boom. You know what? Let this Boozy Jones out. Boom. I'm a thought. Get me lit. Let's take that person out. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Let's get King Jav out. Let's get Sneaky Feet. Why not? Might have just. I think some of these people I'm kicking, and then I gotta hit them with bag. I mean, some people I'm getting out of the damn graveyard. Then I gotta hit them right back with bags. So I don't know what to tell you. Let's get Twerk Czar TV. Twerk Czar TV. I don't know what to tell you. What the fuck is up? Let's get Neek D. Okay, boom. Big Blims. Come on, let's go. What the fuck? Another Hassan Campbell, all in caps. Oh, I can't put that person back yet. I'm gonna have to just hit them with wait, who is that? Hold on, hold on. Do we really don't want that person out? Tell me why. I'm gonna take this and then I'm gonna cancel and we're just gonna start back from scratch. Tell me why you telling me don't take the person out. I'm just going to go off of, I'm just going to have faith in you. So we're going to cancel these changes. Boom. We don't want those changes. I was just told that we do not want to let Sneaky Feet out at any, Sneaky Feet has to stay in the graveyard, period. I was just alerted to that by somebody. So Sneaky Feet is going to stay in the graveyard. So now we got to start back over from scratch. Okay, so look, Hassan Campbell in caps. More important than money in caps. Sleazy H in caps. All of you people will be staying in the graveyard. All in caps. Okay, now we started back over from the beginning. Let's get the nation and nation out this time. Look, that's my face. Somebody just put there. Come on, you go, what in the hell? Okay, let's see who we gonna go get. We gotta go get these people again because I canceled the last one because we took Sneaky Feet out and I was told do not take Sneaky Feet out. Okay, gotta be kicking with Cuzzo. We'll take that person out. So now we gotta start back from the beginning. Javier Bazaar. Are you writing? Because copy. Yeah, but that person be lying. Hold on. That person be lying. That person, I don't want to, I'll tell you who it is. That person told people that I be playing phone games. I don't play phone games with people. To the person I'm talking to on DM right now. That person that said that they channel that you just told me about, whatever, that person is a whole liar. Because they busy telling people that I'm messing with their phones and doing some weirdo shit. I don't got time for that. If anybody is ever telling you that I'm going around doing some weirdo shit to you, I don't got time for that. I'm just keeping it a stack. Look, this guy's just trying so hard to come in here and talk to me. What the hell was wrong with this dude? Could somebody tell me what's wrong with this guy? What is wrong with him? Why does he just try so hard to be talking to me? What the fuck? That's the shit that killed me. You don't like a person, but you spend it. This is what he was laughing at. Tekashi shot murder. How do you not like a person but try to spend all of your time doing stuff with them? What the hell? Yeah, we took Daphne out last time too, right? Let's get Godly King too. I'm just saying, I'm not saying that that didn't happen. I'm just saying I don't believe that person. That person set up fake things so they could say, like, I don't believe that person. That person is just, I don't believe them. That's all I'm saying. And I don't believe them because they lie on me. So once you lie on me, I just don't believe you. I don't know what to tell you. Look, all of these, if you, like, that's why, look at him. Why? You see this name? Villy Vise guy. Villy Vise guy, right? Now check this out. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what in the hell is going on, homeboy. Look. What in the hell? What in the hell? I'm sorry, I was reading the thing. What? First of all, I'm going with what you said, baby girl. So don't worry about it. I'm not gonna block. I'm not gonna unblock him. But what in the hell? What in the hell? How do you got time like this? We took this person out last time too. Another Hassan Campbell fake account. Hard dick ramming deep. How the hell you got time like that? Let's get rack. I'm over here trying to figure out how to get 28 hours out of one day. You over there spending all of this time doing. I don't understand this shit. Let's get King Jab again. Boom. I'm a thought. Get me lit. Let's get that person out again. Let's get Twerk. This shit is crazy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm over here trying to get 28 hours out of a day somehow because I need a nap. And you right, this mofo is out here making 1 million accounts just to come talk to me. Why? Let's get Neat D. I think I took him out before and I took Blems, right? Look, same guy. Another Hassan Campbell account. Shout out to that. Okay, let's get this Lyft driver out. Boom. Remember, y'all gotta turn your notifications off and then back on again, because I'm letting people out, so you might not get notifications. I took this person out the other day and they immediately went back to going crazy. People are just, I don't understand. Let's get this person out. Do anybody see any of the this person right here is so obsessed with me. They have a whole puppet channel about me. This shit is crazy. Like, how do y'all put that much energy into this shit? Like, not into YouTube, put all the energy into that, but into the worrying about what look, this guy even writes his name backwards. This is retarded. Do you understand what I'm saying? What is going on here? Let's get this guy. Let's get Jay Evans. Let's get Hobo. You still don't get 28 hours. You only get 25 then. I thought about it before I said it. Let's get Candy Mandy. Vic Star says she... Wait, Vic Star, you got OnlyFans? I'm not going to look at your OnlyFans, Vic Star. But you should send me the link so I can make sure that I never make it over there. No, I don't want to accidentally. I don't go to nobody's OnlyFans. I tried to interview some OnlyFans chicks when OnlyFans initially popped up, because I wanted to interview some of them to see, you know, talk to them about it. But, you know, I didn't get the opportunity. Do y'all see any of the names that y'all be asking me to come get? Because y'all be asking me to come get names all the time. And you could see with your own self. There ain't no name. They not popping up. There's nothing. I'm not doing nothing funny. I really do be trying to get people names, but where the names at? The way I delay. Where's the names at? I'm just asking. It go to the perspective. Let's get this guy. Who are the people we looking for? Has anybody seen Flower Bloom? I have not seen Flower Bloom. Let's get Stay Up. Look! Look! Look at this! I wish they had the dates when a person get blocked. I wish they had the dates. Look! Look at this guy! Look at him! So please, when y'all see somebody making videos about me, please stop thinking these people know anything about anything. Some of these people are just stalking me. Copy. No. I take what you say. The person that's texting me, I don't want to tell everybody who I'm talking to, but I take what you say very seriously. I believe you guys. You know, I fuck with you guys. Let's get low out. This is crazy. Anybody seen any more of them? Look, these guys are crazy. Look, I told you, always all caps. Oh, they're crazy. Another Hassan Campbell. Another Hassan Campbell on the screen at the same time. Another Hassan Campbell. I don't know what to tell you. What in the hell? Let's get Alex. Let's get Ellie the Billy. Yeah, they was trying to get me to beef with Tommy Sotomayor at one point. don't want to beef with people. Like I don't want to do that. We're only making one go through. We'll make another pass through tonight. But look, a fake Jack Frost. Watch this. You see that Jack Frost is in there, right? Watch this. See the fake Jack Frost? It's a fake Jack Frost. You see that? All caps. What do I keep telling y'all? Let's get Golden Child. Let's get Took Nice, I guess. No, I don't know. No J's ever. No J's is ever coming out. Young Black Coalition, YBC. Okay, let's go get them. I would take that person out if they knew how to spell Xerxes, but they don't. They was also trying to get me to beef with Vlad at one time for some strange reason. I get it though. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you get your channel popping. You unnecessarily beef with people. I just don't want to beef with nobody. I want to try to do as much positive energy as possible. Let's get Wasted Bubbles out. It's not always possible, but I want to try. Yes, he's obsessed. I'm trying to tell you, he got another Hassan Campbell account. C40 and I'm like, boom. Let's get that person. Let's get Tony Martinez. Look, they did that. What the hell? Why? 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 Look, this is crazy. I don't know what that says. I'll take it. I don't know what's up with that guy. Here go another Hassan Campbell. I don't know why they said so many. I think they was just trying to get me to talk crazy about Hassan Campbell. That's all. But I don't care to do that. I don't want to grow. I don't even want to grow. Where you said there's you the cheetah. Oh yeah, when they was trying to wait. Let me see. I missed it. Yeah, because they was going after Vicstar for a long time. They just hate Vicstar. They hate people that support the channel, like for real, for real. Like when they know that y'all support the channel and y'all rock with me, whoever this was, they made that account don't exist no more. Whoever, whenever they know that y'all fuck with me for real, like they hate y'all for real, for real. Especially when they pull up on you and they try to look, they try to get me to beef with Cyanetta too. When they pull up on you and try to get you to talk crazy about me in the DMs and you don't talk crazy about me, that makes you a target for them. Look. We'll make another pass through tonight. Who's both from the X? That dude is not from the... Oh, Hassan Campbell. Copy. Top Shotter. I know, even though it's in caps, I know that's not one of them. I don't think it is. The Real Drone. No, he's a douchebag. We'll take that person out. Boom.
right, we made one pass through the graveyard. That's it. We're not making another pass through the graveyard. We'll make another pass through the graveyard tonight. For everybody that got names that I should be looking for, as you can see, those people names ain't even pull up. So I'm trying to tell y'all, for everybody that be like, yo, Jack, did you get me out the graveyard yet? Did y'all even see Shy 120? Y'all all saw me hit Shy 120 with bags the other day. Did you even see his name? You understand what I'm saying? I be trying to get people out of the graveyard. I just want that to be known. I don't want people to think I don't be trying to get you out the graveyard. I really do. But if I don't see your name, there ain't nothing I can do about that. With that being said, let's call these drops real quick and then let's get out of here. And for the people who pay for promotion, I don't call your drops. I just promote. So the people that pay for promotion, I don't call your drops because they're not drops. We're business partners at that point, and I just promote. So look for the promotion. Don't look for me to be calling the drops. And this young lady right here, I need to get her IG on the fucking picture. So there's a couple of things I got to get to today. The young lady right here, I don't want y'all to pay me for this week. We'll do it next week. I just want to make that public because I don't like fucking up, and I hold myself accountable. Like, for the people that don't understand and for the people that don't know, like, I honestly hold myself accountable for real, for real. So if y'all thinking I'm not holding myself accountable, I'm holding myself accountable for real, for real. Anyway, shout out to Lex Luger with the $5 drop. Shout out to Liberty Hazelton with the $5 drop. Shout out to Lex Luger again with the $5 drop. Shout out to Everett Gilchrist with the $5 drop. Shout out to Lex Luger with the $15 drop. Shout out to Mark Castillo with the $9.99 drop. And shout out to Bullish Ninja with the $4.99 drop. And shout out to Lex Luger becoming a member of the BBN gang again. Once again, I salute everybody that's a member on the channel. We need to start making that next step, though. We need to start making that next step from BBN gang to bag swinger. We need more bag swingers out here. There's only a couple of extra bucks a month. Let's make that next step from BBN to BBN gang member to bag swinger. The reason why I'm saying that is because YouTube is doing a thing where now they're gonna promote the channel dependent. The more members we have, the more promotion we're gonna get for the channel. The bigger the channel is gonna be able to get. So we need to show YouTube that we have a strong community over here. So if you're part of the BBN gang, salute. I appreciate you. I'm not saying that anything is mandatory, but if you take that next step up to bag swinger, that's gonna really show YouTube that people are appreciating the channel, and that's gonna get YouTube to put us out there more, get us into some of these playlists, because we need to get inside of some playlists, y'all. That's why the numbers are the way that they are. We need to get inside of some playlists. So I need for as many people as can. I don't want you to do something that you can't do, but as many people that can become a bag swinger, please become a bag swinger. If you're anybody that gives more than $10 a month to the channel or donates more than $10 a channel, you can become a bag swinger because it's only $10 a month. So we need more bag swingers. We need as many bag swingers as possible. We need as many people with bricks as bags as possible, but one thing at a time. Bag swingers, that's if it's possible. If it's not possible, believe me, I understand. With that being said, I love y'all. We're gonna go out there, we're gonna be productive today. Today is a winning day. Today is for winning. Today is not for nothing else. Today isn't for losing. Today isn't for giving up. Today isn't for maybes. Today is for winning. So we're gonna go out there today and we're gonna win, and we're gonna win incredibly. And you know how I know we're gonna win incredibly? Because all of y'all are great people, and when you win, I win, period. When you guys win, and when I look at y'all live, and when I look at y'all Instagrams and I see that good stuff is happening to y'all, that shit pick my day up. So please, let's post some positive things to the internet today. Let's get some positive BBN stuff going on the internet today. I will be posting all of these on the internet today. If you are a supporter of the BBN, I'm gonna need for y'all guys to repost all of these things on the internet. Whenever you see these posted on the internet, please reshare. We need to get out all of our I don't know what you want to call them, but we need to get all of those out as much as possible. Shout out to Marcus Steele becoming a bag swinger. Appreciate you, my brother. Salute. When you see those posted on Instagram from anyone, even if it's our account or if it's another account, please reshare. When you resharing this from another account, you're helping a fellow bag swinger or a fellow BBN member. You're helping them get more visibility. So we want to help each other. Remember, it's always about helping each other. And when I see y'all reposting stuff like that, I'll reshare some of those also, because obviously I can't have 1 million of those on the day. People gonna be like, this guy's just posting the same thing over and over and over again. So today, this is the one that I'm reposting. I'm reposting BBN, the Oakland drop today. Let's see how many reposts we can get it at. You're gonna look at for this account and from our BBN account. I'm reposting that one. I'm posting that one today. Let's see how many reposts we could get. Let's see if we get 100 reposts of that. That means if we get 100 reposts, that means we got 100,000 people that probably gonna put eyes on it. So with that being said, I love y'all. Please, let's go out there. Let's be productive today. It's about winning. Today is a winning day, not a losing day, not a giving up day, not a maybe day. It's a winning day. Like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all.